This particular coronavirus, known as COVID-19, is new. No one has ever suffered from it before. So there is a lot of misinformation about this virus. So to separate fact from fiction, we asked Dr. Oz for some help. He spoke with our Steven Fabian.
Let's talk about social distancing. What does that exactly mean, social distancing? What is the proper distance?
Well, right now I'm too close to you. So we need to be about 6 feet away, which is we both put our arms out, it's roughly that space.
Okay.
That's the right amount of distance. The reason
it.
for that is droplets of particles will go from my mouth towards your face naturally. When we talk, we sometimes spit a little bit, or if I were to sneeze or cough. And so you can't get away fast enough because it's 90 miles an hour when it happens. By being further away, the droplets sort of aerosolize down towards the ground.
Sporting events and other events that draw large crowds are being canceled. But what if you have a wedding planned? Should you go ahead?
So I would never want to cancel a wedding, but you might want to keep it a little smaller. Maybe you're not jumping up and down on each other. It's to be festive. It's hard to do that. I know this time in our history, but it is important that you continue to make decisions not based in fear, but based in confidence we'll get through this. I gotta say, for most events, do you really want to celebrate right now? Is it worth delaying a little bit? Maybe you have a civil ceremony for a marriage. You certainly would cancel other more elective events. I think by the time the summer comes around, it's going to be a whole different world. And it's nice to have summer weddings.
Dr. Oz reiterated what we now all know, the importance of washing your hands. How much of an impact can that have at this point?
Hand washing, I mean, how important can hand washing be? 50% reduction of virus transmission in some of the studies I've seen if you do it the right way. But that means a couple things. First, 20 seconds is important, but it's what you do during the 20 seconds that also matters. So get your hands soapy in water, and then you've got to actually get the fingertips clean. So in surgery, we actually are taught this. You rub your fingers together. We call this a Turkish twist because you're twisting when you do it.
Right.
But by doing that, you rub the fingers into the palms and you clean the tips. Then you get the thumbs separately because you've got opposing digits. And then finally, you got to grease the palm. That little maneuver, which takes about 20 seconds, you gotta do 5 seconds on each side, allows your fingertips to be clean. So if inadvertently you touch your eye, which we do all the time, subconsciously and unconsciously, it doesn't contaminate you.
How long do you see this crisis lasting?
I think the best estimate's June until the current crisis passes. It is a new normal in some ways, in that we're gonna no longer shake hands. We'll be fist bumping or elbow touching. And there's some other behaviors I think we should have changed anyway, like the willingness to muscle through a cold or flu and go expose others to it. But I think the restrictions you see now aren't going to be in place for very long. But thankfully, we'll know which ones are important, which ones aren't. And by the early summer, we'll be through this. We'll be okay for a couple months. Meanwhile, medicine's advancing. And then next fall, we're going to have another version of this that hits us, hopefully a little less aggressively, and we'll have our arms around it. But for the rest of our lives, we're going to have a coronavirus in circulation.